All right, we're back with a burning wheel. All right, let's do.
Welcome to my
mock trial.
crib.
Okay, so
MTV.
it came to my mind that actually this might be the perfect time to introduce the Duel of Wits mechanics. If you want this to be, if we're fine with this being like a legitimate trial, like you want to actually have like you know, a jury, you know, a judge and whatnot.
I mean,
Because the thing,
if
we could also retcon and say that the law wise that you did made it seem, because this is up to you guys, because it's up to you whether or not you want this to be part of the story. You can make it where that like it's a legitimate thing that like you could get in trouble for not having a proper trial. Or at least a proper trial in the sense of you have to have a jury, you have to have a judge, you have to have witnesses, like you have to have a certain amount of legal evidence like, on your side.
Now this is gonna be funny.
And that's what I'm thinking. Like it might be really interesting to have that play out as a scene.
if you want to, but I guess my first instinct was essentially just to have a briefing session with the crew.
No, and I get that. That was
and
the
then,
thing. And again, it's totally
like,
up to you guys. I just thought of that.
have Avion give a speech and then get it over with. But
either way,
yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Might be kind of interesting.
It'd be interesting. But how many sessions do we have left of this?
That's a good question.
I think one. Something I actually need to think. I just realized is that I don't know if I'm going to be free the first two. Actually, no, the middle two Thursdays of December, because I have worship practice for like our Christmas services. There's a lot of music prep going on for the big services. And so it might actually work better if we just keep doing Mondays, and then with this game, like 1, 2, or 3 more sessions.
I'm not sure if we can make it last that long.
That's what I'm wondering. I mean, we could also skip ahead in time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, we could.
But I mean, at this point, unless I find out some way to escape, which is extremely unlikely.
And again,
there's not much story to go here.
You can,
unless my character was just a side plot, and you guys have something where you can take the story.
I mean,
and I could just make
the main voyage.
Yeah, the main voyage, protecting the princess the rest of the way, and you can just make another character, Connor.
Okay.
Thinking Connor should be Cabin Boy Jim.
Or again.
When he can actually be the main character.
Cabin Boy Jim. It sounds like a murderer. Like a it's Cabin Boy Jim.
He's actually insane. He's an insane little 10-year-old boy who murders people with axes.
He's a 10-year-old.
Actually, I have an idea of who I would want to play next, Caleb.
Who?
How old is my son?
Oh,
definitely, yeah, within the range. Yeah.
Oh, what's his name?
Your blind character's son, or
yes?
No way. No way.
That'd be pretty cool.
Is he a sailor?
That'd be sick.
I mean, we don't know anything about his son yet, like at all.
Exactly.
So we could fill in those details.
He could be one of the mercenaries or something.
Yeah.
Or
like legitimately.
His son is the devil. Well, according to the.
Oh wait, really?
According to me.
Yeah,
the devil.
His son has the devil inside of him or whatever. Like we don't know details. It's just his.
Dude, what if can I have like magical like parts to it? Because like, what if like the devil's inside of him? We try to kill him and it doesn't work.
Just like the staff, yeah.
Exactly, like there's a certain way you have to kill him. You gotta throw him off board and he doesn't drown. And he ends up like getting back on the ship somehow.
Oh, different character, Adam.
What?
Different characters. The son with the devil in it is not the same as this dragonborn assassin.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we know. I meant I meant my son from the other RPG. That's what I meant.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Oh, confusion.
Yeah, we all knew. All right, we're good.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, do we want to do a duelist for this trial, or do you want to just do a mock trial? And
I am neutral.
What do you guys think? Make it a vote.
Unless there's
I'm really persuasive.
Someone's got a real strong argument for
Yeah, this seems more like a play where it's like
Wits.
it's not like graphic. It's just kind of like silly, but it's like a serious event. You know, like
Yeah, it's like all the different like lead ups to me trying to kill somebody is always just like a silly thing where I'm just in the corner smiling and pulling out my knife, like and somebody walks in. Nothing.
yeah, because nobody like it's just like a silly play. Like no one
Yeah.
actually dies. And you gotta try.
And then of course it's like it's a bloody showdown between me and Cadmio.
Yeah,
And then
and my
the
character
girl comes out of the closet
like
and then it's
cocky and like he's like such an idiot.
hey there.
And then, like, he's so ignorant and
Now
whatnot. So
I'm-
I'm like the ignorant
Now I'm
guy.
thinking
and,
of
like,
everything
you're
that's
so
happened so
funny.
far on a cheaply made stage with like wire.
Yes.
That
would
wasn't a good play. The effects were decent.
I can't. Oh my goodness.
We cut back to the main story, and this is actually just a play.
A play
that's in
that
the,
your characters are watching. Oh, that'd be
Oh, that
so
was
good.
dumb. The worst play ever. The effects were decent.
Oh my gosh.
So this will hinge, I think, on how good of an argument Podino could manage to give here. And
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's pretty one-sided. So.
and that's what I think
I don't
too.
know.
But
Unless you just wanted to test out the mechanics in a
again,
simple.
either way, I just don't care. Like it's fine.
We've never done it before, so
yeah.
if you want to.
I'm really asking, like, Connor, like, do you think that Podino would legitimately try to like argue for his innocence?
Honestly, I think he would just condemn them all and say why he was here to try to
Okay.
kill them all.
All right.
And maybe try to convince Cadmiel to kill them all
Okay.
because of dragon blood.
Then never mind.
just
That
kinda
would not
spouts
work then.
Yeah, just be like, Cadmiel, do it for the dragon blood. Avenge us! Avenge our whole people!
It's not helping. I think those are food.
All right, so let's go ahead and just open up the
But-
mock trial then.
But I believe in assimilation to foreign cultures.
You are a disgrace to my people. Curse you! Curse you! And all the halflings like you!
Okay.
And then as they're pushing me into the water, Frodo? Frodo? I'm sorry! No! Frodo!
Wait, we
Sorry.
should look up execution methods on ships.
I'm trying to get one that doesn't have a.
Sam,
Well, as I said, there was the cabin boy who was thrown up in the middle of a storm. He flapped around up there for near 4 hours before they cut him down.
Yep.
And they finally did. He was limp. He was limp as a wet rag. Not a bone in his body was intact.
What? Okay, you guys need to see this.
We're like blank,
Uh-oh.
blank, blank.
Punishments for pirates.
A taste of the cat. A ducking from the
So
yard.
your kid is running around pretending to be a pirate, and now the little loin fruit wants to head for the high seas, not come to school. Well, here are some short backgrounds of some well-known pirates that ought to scare them straight, or at the very least motivate them not to get caught. And it's a bunch of
You got what? What?
You guys playing together?
Kinda.
you know what actually might be the most detrimental thing to do to him is to sell him into slavery.
Yep. Yeah. That would be a kind of terrible ending.
And that actually might be something your character would consider, because it would be a punishment for him and it would earn you a profit.
That is definitely something.
yeah, but
anyone
I
would
don't
consider,
know.
Right?
I mean,
And again, slavery is legal in New Amadi.
And Avion
Yeah, but
would totally
remember, I
consider
mean-
that and could outrule Podino. Not Podino.
Yep.
Cadmail would probably still be opposed to that on moral grounds because he was
Yeah.
like, I mean, he hasn't forgotten that completely. You
Yeah.
know? He's still, because he's trying to work out of that.
Mhm.
I don't know.
But money though.
So, Caleb, if I did make my demon character,
Uh huh.
would
are you
I
buying,
like
Jared?
what would my skills be? Like would I have
So,
like a stronger character or like what? Because I don't want it to be like
OP.
Again, like I think your character probably would be around this age anyway, so you
Was
probably
it-
have 3 life paths.
Was it a
Um,
literal demon, or did they just think it? Did he
We
have some
don't
kind
know.
of?
We haven't ironed the details out of that yet.
exactly.
So I think we just
Would
had to
be-
talk about it, Connor.
It would be interesting if it was some kind of like either mental or magical manifestation that was mistaken for being demonic influence.
Yeah, I think we definitely had to talk about that, Connor, and see.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he could just be like cursed by like one of the gods or whatever,
Mhm.
which is basically a demon.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I mean, technically not, because demons actually exist in this world.
Oh, they do.
That's a
Okay.
legitimate thing
Yeah.
in this world.
Yeah,
So
I guess it could
I
be
actually, Connor, I think I have a perfect idea, but I'll run this by you at a later date. We'll talk about this. I think I have a good
Aw.
idea for it.
because you don't want to ruin it,
Yeah,
or
I don't want to ruin it. It would be
okay,
involved.
all right.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and we'll open the scene on Podino, like tied up at the beginning. I think this is probably the next day because it was like late at night. So this is like in the morning. John Toast is handing out like hardtack biscuits to everybody as they watch Podino be let out into the middle of the deck, and then Cadmail and Avion, you have the floor, and John Toast if he wants to speak up.
I'd probably just let Avion do most of the talking with some nods and affirmation things. Yes. So
name it,
Oh, really?
name it and
okay.
claim it.
yeah,
The thing is,
Oh boy.
Wait, wrong kind of affirmation. Sorry.
Why don't you just roll a running money roll?
Oh, that's my new magic ability. Money magic.
What?
he has so much
Yeah.
money that
Money,
that
money,
he
money,
can
money.
mold
Money.
fabric. He pays off the stewards to get magic to happen.
So, Trevor, what position is Cadmail on the ship? Is he?
Important finance
The
dude.
mastermind. Like he's the one who came to you with the idea,
Okay.
and you were the one who financed it.
So he's not the captain.
Nope.
Well,
Have we met the captain
so
yet?
Are we like in the trial? Or?
What'd you say? Sorry.
The
Caleb,
captain's
have we-
just decided the average, if I
Yeah.
recall.
Yeah.
Okay, can he be the captain? Can the demon be the captain?
Oh, do you want to make your character the captain?
Yeah, like the demon,
Yeah.
like my kid.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, the demon latched to your kid.
Yes.
It
No,
depends.
no, as in. Well, no, my kid was possessed by the demon. I'm assuming.
Yeah, and you're saying you would play the
So-
captain.
Yeah, because the captain is the kid.
Yeah, I would be fine with that.
Joe?
20-something-year-old.
I do have a character sheet for him, but I mean, you could rewrite it if you wanted to.
Wait, I'm sorry. What about the captain and the kid? I don't understand.
He's positing different ideas for his next character. He was thinking that maybe his character, like the Cantarius' son, was the captain.
Yeah,
But I thought his son was possessed by a demon.
Exactly.
I
exactly.
thought Jim was possessed by a demon.
That's why he had the maggot stuff.
But who's the one possessed by a demon? And
We don't know
who-
yet.
We haven't decided.
Oh, so you're not saying that Connor is,
No.
or I mean that Podino. Okay.
No.
You're hinting that maybe.
Oh, Podino isn't.
No.
Podino isn't. No, goodness no.
Okay.
Innocent?
Yeah.
Did
Okay.
you say-
No. Okay, Adam. What we're talking about, we're hypothesizing if my character from the other one, the blind
Yeah.
guy, because we're talking about his son. We don't know who his son is yet, but we know that he has something to do with being a demon. So we're hypothesizing him being on the ship and me playing him next, and him being the captain. The captain of the ship is
Okay.
actually my blind man's son, Cantarius' son.
Okay.
That's what we were hypothesizing
Don't use them.
or positing.
Or
Either word works. So yeah, Avion, what are you saying to everybody?
Oh, okay. So, is this like the beginning of the trial?
Yeah.
I'm just like, I know you all have questions. There's been a great crime committed here. And I'm going to leave it all in the hands of your loving spokesperson, Cadmail.
Not a spokesperson.
That is the best. So he just passes it off to you and sits down.
Can I speak?
No, you're the orator, Jared. I can't.
I know, but I'm giving you a chance to shine. I'm stepping down from my
But
pedestal.
I don't do that. I made this clear with the business
Yeah, I
agreement.
know.
I am background guy.
Yep.
Can I speak?
Yeah, because I think there's definitely a moment of pause while Cadmail's like, "Holy crap, nope."
Okay. Under whose authority was I
we'd
brought on the
probably-
ship?
I raise my hand.
I think you should have to answer for what you've done to this ship, Avion.
What? What?
I funded it.
For what you did?
For me, it's so fast, it doesn't even feel like grinding.
So wait, Connor, are you legitimately trying to fight for your freedom now?
No, I'm trying to convince everybody that Avion was in on it.
Oh, the was
Trying
in
to
on
frame
it. Okay.
Avion.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, okay. Yeah.
I mean, there's silence.
Are you cutting me?
I don't know that Jontos would really say anything here.
Yeah, I think there's just
I
silence.
mean, I'm probably just
Is
like
Avion going to respond to the
explain what
accusation?
happened.
Brought
And
against
go on. What is that? Ugly truth? Is that the skill you use for that?
Oh yeah.
Bishop's
Like
Sure.
this is what happened here, and then
Mhm.
Is that ugly truth though? Because it's not a truth.
Oh no, he's talking about
No,
his
he's
role.
talking about when Cadmail rolls.
no. If you're gonna pass it off to me, which you should just have done the speech. We probably would have planned this out beforehand.
Oh, I'm sure you did, but again, like Avion just wants to.
Yeah, spur of the moment. I'm giving you a chance to shine. I'm stepping down from my pedestal. My wife thinks I'm a
My
bit of an.
shining is in the background and one with the not on the stage. We established this in the first
He
first
knows.
session.
Oh, he definitely knows.
You know,
If you screw up and Connor gets away with because of this,
I don't think I'm gonna get away.
or somehow successfully convinces the crew.
Not likely.
I mean, my entire character is inconspicuous. That's the entire. That's my entire character is being.
I know, but you're
inconspicuous.
being extremely conspicuous right now.
Yeah, that's what's going on. That's the problem.
Okay,
My
ugly
character doesn't
truth
care at this point.
is perception, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I would just lay out what happened.
Yeah, and let me look because there are different obs for ugly truth. Let me look exactly what it would be.
But with an ugly truth, what would be the intent?
What's
And why would it be?
Yeah, so ugly
a
truth is the singular
role at
ability.
all?
Ugly truth is the singular ability to strip a situation or argument to its bare naked core. So I'm assuming, Trevor, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but like you're just matter of factly telling everyone what happened, why this man needs to be executed, and what you're going to do about it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Still not sure why that would need to be a role, but
And I think it's just
It's just
unless
how
it's to keep the crew from.
is your
unless
intent
it's to keep the crew
yeah is
from
your intent
being-
just to convince them that this is just Cadmail?
I mean, they're trying to convict me.
Right, Cadmail, your intent is just to convince everyone on the ship that this is a just action and that he is convicted of this crime and he deserves to be punished.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, but that would take it into persuasion territory, right?
No, I think you could do it with ugly truth. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Making it ob.
I even have an increased rare loot chance.
Ob2.
Which I'm starting to no longer believe in.
Okay.
Oof.
Ben wants to know if you want to do Horizon Drop with him.
Man,
Say what now?
so close.
One away.
Could we have assisted him in
Yes.
backing
It
him
doesn't
up?
sound like Avion is assisting him any.
I don't know. He said wants to play
Yeah,
Horizon Drop, but I
I
can't.
figured we'd all go up there, and like Avion's wife too. We're not
I don't know that.
as far as.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she has any skills. Oh, okay. So she's gonna offer. She's gonna give you a dice for intimidation. She's gonna stand there, be looking intimidating, like this is how it is, people, and this is how it's gonna be. Like, if you don't like it, who cares?
Gotcha.
So you can add another dice to that. Oh,
Oh, Jared, do you do anything?
I
You're
mean,
the speaker, man.
I mean, if everyone else fails, yes.
if they've requested me to be up there with them, I will go with them up. You know, if they've requested my help, I'll go and stand on
Adam,
the stage.
are you speaking up?
We'll hit
But,
my
for on-
trap here. Watch
against
out for that
Podino?
guy out.
yeah.
We're
Well, I'm
just
just
telling
telling-
the.
I kind of want him to die because I was like, if he tried to kill my bae, he's gonna die.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, right now we're just addressing the crew and saying, "Hey, this is what he did. We have a traitor on board."
yeah, you have
He's,
persuasion, so like you could literally,
Yeah, no.
you could offer a dice for
Yeah.
persuasion.
Can I actually roll a falsehood and try to convince people that Avion
Absolutely.
is?
Yep. And it's opposed to him, so
Don't we have him like bound and stuff though? Let's.
yeah. Oh, do you have
I
him
don't know.
gagged?
No. Speak.
I mean, why would we let
Thanks,
him
Adam.
address?
Yeah, I mean, that's
Super helpful.
totally legitimate. You could
Why
just
would
have
we
him
gag
gagged.
him if we're gonna have a trial? We might as well just kill him if he can't say anything.
I don't think we are though. All we were gonna do was gonna tell, essentially, just let everyone know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We caught him trying to kill someone and set the ship on fire. Well,
Yeah, I mean,
there were multiple witnesses. It's.
Yep.
This is
So I'm gagged.
class one act of
And again,
mutiny.
this role is just to convince the crew that this is just, this is right. We're all cool. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Which honestly is Jared's job if he would
Yep.
just roll. But
But yeah, do you want to add a dice, Adam, for your persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion.
Okay, so go ahead and roll another dice, Cadman.
Oh, do I just fork mine in?
Yeah.
I know that if I stop,
Do I roll?
I'll think in
No,
my
he's gonna
mind.
roll right now. Nice, awesome.
There we go.
Okay, so you
Thank you.
succeed. So the crew is content. The crew's like, all right. I mean, he was weird anyway. You know, kind of a sentiment.
Oh,
Why do you
Can I
keep
start crying?
Yeah, definitely. Do you want to legitimately start crying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. My character
Wow.
just starts bawling.
So is he gagged now? It's up to you.
I mean, I don't know. Probably not. That might be too much work. I don't know. What would Lelia do?
I don't think Talia would care. I think she would like be confident
Talia.
enough. Yeah, it's Talia.
Yeah.
I think she'd be confident enough that like nothing he could say could convince anyone that she wouldn't be worried about it.
Okay, gotcha. Are you acting, Connor, or are you legitly
No,
bawling?
he's just bawling.
Wow.
He's
Do dragon bloods cry?
Yeah.
Is that
They cry
I think they do.
blood.
He could be faking it.
I mean, only the wimpy ones do. But...
can lizards
I thought
cry?
we were gonna put him into slavery.
Some reptiles can.
Many reptiles do cry, including crocodiles,
But
but
if
they
he
do it
actually looks
because
like
the
a dragon
flow of
blood?
tears helps to clean out and protect their eyes, not because they are unhappy.
interesting.
Wait, so does he actually look like a lizard looking thing?
Yeah, I'll show you his picture.
Yeah, I saw the picture. I didn't know if that was just like what he was represented as.
Nope, that's what he looks like,
Oh, that's creepy.
more or less. He's not wearing those clothes or have that spear, but that's what he looks like physically. Yeah, so I mean, he's crying. Do you just like what is the execution method?
Death by lobster.
What?
We could maroon him.
Good.
Whoa! Wait. Okay. Wait. I wish I could tell Caleb this. Good idea. I don't want to say it out loud.
You can type.
I don't know.
You
What
can
do you
type.
guys?
You can type /W Caleb, space Caleb, and then space whatever your message is, and you
/W Caleb.
/W space Caleb space whatever your message is, and then it will go only to me.
Wait. Okay. Caleb, and then what? Another slash or?
No, then another space, and then you can write what any message you want to me. And it'll only go to me.
Okay. Did you see
It is.
that?
Yep. Yeah. So, what are you guys gonna do with Podino?
Well, we're not putting him in the soup. He wouldn't taste very good.
Yeah. So
I
John.
know a crew that ended up doing that one time. They were shunned by their fellow sailors for years. Some of them
The
lost
prunes?
family, wives, children. One of the sailors, both his wives left him, and he couldn't have. He was never welcome again in any taverns. Sad, sad story.
You just tell this to everyone listening. Well,
Probably
we shouldn't
not.
put him in the soup.
To be honest, probably not. But I needed an excuse to tell a story. I haven't
Wait,
really
do
told
you
that
tell it
many
as part
stories.
of your like? Aren't you trying to convince
That's
people?
what I was
that
gonna ask you.
he was
1,000 damage if I miss them. Because
Oh.
I mean,
somebody that passes.
that he was messing with the food and stuff.
Yeah, because you can legitimately make a roll here to try to convince people that it wasn't your fault.
that's true. Yeah, I could. Yeah. I will, since I've already done it once, I'll relay the story about him messing with the rat poison, maybe play it up ever so slightly.
Yeah, well,
And, you know, strongly indicate that it was him doing or him making the food bad and not my cooking.
I'm probably less than negative right now. So
You know, I don't know. Now that I think about it, I think we should format it in kind of a trial format here. This situation.
This probably, yeah, possibly. Well, I'm definitely going to use falsehood here.
I mean, so we have Adam as and all of us as witnesses, and Talia and the other mercenaries that were right there, and then
Sure.
so
So you make that ugly
Easy
truth.
on
Yeah, you
what
make that ugly
assistant
truth
is.
roll. And you just like lay out the situation, and then you just go down the line and like ask everyone to testify, kind of a thing, like what they saw. Okay. Yeah, sure. So yeah, what is your what role are you making, John Sos?
I'm going to make a falsehood roll with a dash of persuasion to
Okay,
try
okay.
to hoist off the guilt for the bad food
Sounds
onto. So
Yeah, I was gonna be 3.
that was going to be 3.
Yep.
Based on how everybody's been rolling
Except,
tonight.
actually,
That's not good.
yeah, it's false. If you're doing a falsehood, actually, they have to roll observation response. So let me go ahead, and I don't really think any of them have observation. That doesn't make any sense for them to have it. So I will roll. It's gonna be /3d6, and then these are gonna be your successes are gonna be doubled. Do you have
Okay.
falsehood?
I do,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna hit me before my B shield.
Okay, so only one success.
My B shield.
All right, so I'm rolling falsehood and then forking and persuasion. And I should have taken bullcrap wise from Jared's other character. would have made this character slightly more effective, but as it is, I'm not uber concerned.
But
You
that
know,
one,
you can always make linked tests to learn bullcrap wise.
Because that would take time, right?
Wait, you can make link tests?
Yeah, so linked. Yeah, you can make a linked test always to be like, oh, I'm gonna do something else that will possibly give me a dice. Like,
There's no reason to do that in this short of a
That's fine.
series.
Oh, yes. Gotcha.
like your meditation.
Because that was what 6. That's a 6.
Yep. So yeah, you succeed. Everybody's like, oh, it makes sense now, and like again comes up to you and like slaps you on the back. He's like, I knew you were a good cook.
I just grin at him like.
I was sabotaging you the whole time.
Yay.
So this trial thing is turning into less of if I'm innocent and more of how many problems did I actually cause that were other people that were blamed on other people.
You're literally
Yeah.
just gonna be the
This
scapegoat
way-
for every problem that's happened
Yep,
so far.
exactly. This is hilarious. So I mean, obviously, I'm going to get
It's
like
been hanging out with
whatever.
your wife, Avion.
What?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming we are saying essentially that Podino has attempted to kill Avion's wife and tried to set fire to the ship.
Yes.
We're not mentioning the princess to the rest of the crew.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably a better idea.
Though what would be really funny is if what's his name, Adam's character
Yeah. Okay. So
brings that up.
yeah, Cadmail. So
He
that's
tried to kill my princess.
just wait one second.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing.
Yeah. So Cadmail.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you would be clever about this and not mention the princess, correct?
Yes, probably.
Okay. Iris, would you mention the princess?
ooh, go with that one.
I think it'd be so funny.
Adam?
Hold on, let me check to see if I would.
Okay. Hey, so this is the thing. You either way, whether or not you try to, if you mention the princess, I think you might try to step in here and say that you were like involved in this when you weren't, to try to like
Yes.
say you're a
Yes. I want to be a hero.
hero because of your
Yes.
third belief.
That sounds like a belief, yeah. But I don't think I would mention her because
Okay.
I'm not actually not that stupid.
Okay.
I mean, I do have rapier wit, so it's just like I'm not.
Yeah. You just know what you want, and you're
Yeah.
a nobleman, and
Yeah.
you're blunt.
Like Trump.
I kind of like.
Yeah.
I kind of like. I think I'm starting to get the hint that everyone knows, but the thing is, I'm like the son of the king, but I don't want to like flash that around. Like I mean, I have the ability, but I don't want to be like, oh, I don't want to like use my dad as like a weapon.
Yeah,
So
definitely. I mean,
I wanna,
you
like,
ran
be
away
like-
from home, right? Like, that's part of that.
So like, if someone like beat the crap out of me or something, I probably wouldn't do. I'd probably just want to fight them back because I want to be one of the guys. Like, I want to like live that adventure and be like everybody else.
Mhm.
Like part of me is like, oh, I wish I could do something, but that wouldn't be cool. Like that's what I want to be like. I want them like. There's a part of me that wants to like ask like Juntos or whatever, Jantos or whatever,
Mhm.
like to teach me how to fight because I want to learn how to fight. And I'm the only like I think nobody knows, but everyone does know. But I want to like learn how to fight, but I don't want to
Yeah,
admit that.
absolutely. So my question to you is, do you get involved in this at all?
Yes.
Okay, what do you say?
What part were we at when we were talking about it?
They're going through testifying about like what he did, what Podino did, and like Jantos just convinced everybody that it was Podino who was messing up all the food, and he's actually a good cook, that kind of stuff.
Can I say like this is a deliberate act of mutiny? You can't have for this, something like that.
Yes, definitely. I love your character because he's so blunt and flashy and everything. And he steps out in front of everybody. Do you have your sword on you?
Yes.
Okay, do you like take out your sword and like raise it ahead and like be all dramatic?
Cannot go unpunished.
Yeah.
I say off with his head right now.
No, but I kind of like stand up straight and kind of like, we must do this. It's kind of like really dramatic, but I don't take out my sword.
Definitely. Do you have your sword or?
I have it, but I don't take it out.
Okay, all right.
Get down on one knee, head on your fist there.
Like,
Single tear rolls down your cheek as you look up into the sun.
Yeah,
Like,
so you're
just-
like, this is a deliberate act of mutiny. I demand justice. You know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And it's I think it's great too because everyone else has already said, like, just matter of factly, yeah, this is what he did. We need to punish him. This is what he did. We need to punish him. And then you just stand up very unnecessarily afterwards and you're like, this is a mutiny.
All I'm thinking right now is Armstrong.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I was thinking too.
Oh, that's great. All right, so what do you do with him?
My rapier wit has been passed down for generations.
I don't know, Jared. What's the preferred method of execution?
Podino's
on
like,
your ship?
I'm sorry, all right? And they're like, okay, you're good. Like, I'm sorry.
Death by lobster.
Oh, he said he's sorry.
Death by lobster.
Do you legitimately suggest that?
Yes.
Character? All right.
Oh my goodness.
Death by lobster.
So Cadmail, do you just kind of like look towards Avion to like okay, so what are we gonna do with him, kind of a thing?
I say we maroon me.
Yeah, as far as
Yeah, so you just kind of like look over and then Avion's like, death by lobster, and I think some of the crew like chuckle. And then the camera like goes back to Podino's face. The camera goes back to Podino's face, and his tears are just like streaming down his cheeks while everybody's like laughing.
Oh man.
oh,
Ouch.
I mean, I don't know. We probably want something that we could get over with right now, and
Yeah.
Also, did you want to interrogate him any further? Because
Oh right, you guys never asked me if there's anybody else like on the ship who was
probably
whatever.
So it would probably be disperse the meeting, interrogation, and then
deciding the final
deciding-
punishment. Okay,
yeah.
that works. All right, sure. So you do that. You disperse that the stuff, and you're like, all right, we're gonna make sure that he's alone in this crime, and then we will decide his punishment, and then we will meet, call this in session again, and then like either hang him or maroon him or whatever. All right. So what questions you're asking him?
Is there anyone else involved?
yeah.
All right. So yeah, Iris comes up to your face and says, "Is there anyone else involved?" Because again,
What color is my underwear?
Let me ask. Thank you, Adam. Let me ask one question first.
No, shut up. No.
Do you actually say that?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, where's the princess now?
Oh boy.
Oh, so you're like threatening them?
Wait, she can't be in danger because I have an instinct where I know like when she's in danger.
Well, you say you always know where the princess is, right? So
Well, I have another one. I added another one that says I always know when she's in danger.
again,
Like
I don't think that's a possible instinct to have because that's like
It's an
supernatural. Like, okay, so what it would be is something along the lines of I always check to make sure the princess isn't in danger. Because again, like you can't just have a preternatural instinct, like a sense for if she's in
Yes, I
danger or
do.
not.
It's the instinct of love.
We'd probably
I
have
mean,
brought her
he's
back
got a
to my
point.
cabin again after that.
To the cabin again,
As far as yeah,
like your quarters.
I mean, like yeah,
Okay.
we'd be keeping a close eye on her after
Well,
that.
okay.
So let's say
after he says
Talia
that,
is watching over her.
Can I say like can I like pull a sword up to him and be like, why do you ask?
And let me ask another question, Avion. Where is your wife?
I mean,
thought I was with-
she's
Wait,
she's protecting the princess right now.
I thought
Somebody
I was
better go
in
check.
What'd you say, Avia?
Well, I didn't know I was in this room. I assumed I was with my wife and the princess.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh no,
I
well,
left everything to Trevor.
oh
Or,
yeah, well,
or are you
not
all in the
here
same
right now.
room? Like,
I don't. Evian, why wouldn't you be
like
here?
yeah, are you all just in the your quarters, Cadmail? Like with princess as well?
I don't think we'd be with the princess and Podino in the same room, but
That'd be a
Okay.
great
Well,
idea.
again, like I was just saying, like, because again, like if you suspect that there might be other people, you might want to just keep her as closely as possible, you know. But I
I
think,
mean, yes.
yeah, no matter where she is, Talia is watching her.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'd probably be with Talia.
Okay.
Then,
So,
like, oh, if there are assassins on board, I'd probably want to be with
You don't
the
wanna do
most
any interrogation.
youngest woman.
yeah, so they're in another room. With.
Okay, so I don't
Well,
say that last
wouldn't
part.
Talia want to do the interrogation though?
I think she. Oh yeah, I guess she kind of does. As someone else you would trust to watch over the princess. Because I think that's what her first assumption was. Like she asked you, like, "Do you want me to watch over the princess?" Because like she knows that. I mean, that's a priority.
There's the captain and there's Josh's brother.
It's true.
There's also Josh himself. Unless you're wanting to interrogate him also.
I don't particularly have a desire to. I have made him the scapegoat for my getting out of trouble with cooking. I don't need to interrogate him
Yeah, sure.
myself.
Okay, so how about yeah, John Toast is in the kitchen getting ready for lunch, and the princess is just like hanging with him.
Sounds good. Yep.
Yeah, so she's like looking over your shoulder, John Toast, like, how do you do that? Like, how do you know how much salt to put in there?
You never do, my dear. Just throw some
It's
in and
only
guess.
Yeah,
feel
so
like we got a
so
little-
Podino, when you ask where's the princess, we cut over to that line, and John Toast.
You never know, my dear. You just throw it in and guess.
you never know, my dear. You just gotta guess. You go with your gut, you know.
Ah.
Your
John
instincts.
Toast, how big is your belly? Like, do you have like a little bit of a rotund belly?
Not enormous, but I am a ship's cook.
Like the guy from National, or the guy
Yes.
from Treasure
Yeah,
Planet?
yeah. National Treasure or Treasure Planet.
Shut up. That's not
National
what I said.
treasure, no.
Listen to my real words.
Yeah, so I think what she says after you say it, like you just have to listen to your gut, and then she like looks down at your like paunch, the little bit of paunch you have, and she says, she just kind of snickers just a little bit and then like blushes and she like looks away. It's up to you whether you would notice or not.
Probably not.
There needs to be a love triangle between Josh, Adam, and the princess.
I definitely think there's going to be at this point.
Like, what?
I'm
Yeah.
out to get your girl, Adam.
I'm in love with big fat cooks. I don't
So
think that.
actually also John Toast, I
I would
think
never date a girl who was in love with big fat cooks.
She gets around, you know.
she has with her a shamisen, which is like a an oriental like lute-ish kind of instrument that has like 2 strings. And so she's actually just she grabs it like it's in the corner, like she had hid it in the pantry with her when she was there. She grabs it and kind of like sits on a barrel and just starts like plucking this really beautiful music. He's like, and then like if you look at her at all, she like says, "Oh, just keep you happy while you're working."
And this is where my character would be better at this than I would be. Because IRL have no idea what to say or how to respond. Is she like actually playing a song or just
She's playing like
Okay.
I mean, you wouldn't know this, but she's playing like a courtly like romance like tune from the Teconi court.
Okay.
And I don't think she's singing along with it, but like there technically are words to this, but I mean, again, you don't know that.
Mhm.
She's just playing the melody.
That's a beautiful instrument. What's it called?
It's called a shamisen. It's quite a beautiful instrument. My father taught me how to play it.
So you have a father.
So where are you from then?
From Sekoni. And she gives you like the name of one of the big islands. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but yeah, it's one of the major ones, and I
Honolulu.
think you've probably heard of it.
How far is it? And is
You
it within the realm of
you might have been
plausibility
there.
that I've
Yeah,
been there?
you might have been there. Yeah, so she has like one of the big islands, and then she says like the main port city there, and you've definitely been there.
I've been there. What's the city like? Before I just comment that it's a beautiful city and have it be most decidedly not.
Do you actually ask that?
No, I'm asking you as the GM what I would remember of the city.
Yeah. I
and
mean, to be
whether or
honest,
not
I don't
it
think you
was
saw a whole lot of it, right? Like you probably stayed like
pretty
in
much
the
just in the
docks.
port
Yeah.
and the dockside taverns
Yeah.
and whatever else a
Yeah.
young sailor would
Yeah,
see
so I think
in a city like that.
she's barely ever been to the docks, right? And so
Mhm.
that's never, you have probably this one image in your mind of like this grungy dock filled with people, and she is imagining
Pretty average.
the pretty avenues and the courts and all this stuff, and she's
Mhm.
like, "Oh, it's a most delightful city. Every day you can see the monks doing their chants. They worship Kashido, and the chants, even though they're kind of rote and they're very much the same thing over and over. There's like an enchanting beauty to it, and I really do like them, even though they can be a little odd folk at times. I definitely love listening to them. The hymns they sing are quite beautiful. Again, even though they're rote. What I think I like the most, though, is the courtiers. they're quite handsome men, and they always sing the most beautiful songs to all the ladies, and give them panda lilies in the morning. They used to.
She's cheating on me.
they used to throw them over the walls to us. Of course, I am in a relationship right now with Iris. He is the most wonderful young man that I've ever known. He is so poetic and romantic, and though he doesn't give me panda lilies because they don't grow in Nuamhati, but he does. He seems to have flowers in every single one of his words. And she continues to go on like that for a while.
I'm just
Trying to
just
justify
over
her
there
really.
looking at the food, getting irritated under my skin. Just
That's awesome.
like-
See, this is the thing. I am
like-
playing it right back to you. This girl is gonna talk her ear off.
John Toast is like, you need a real man, and he stands up straight. Good.
A real man to keep meat on your bones, not flowers in your hair.
but I don't think he'd go that far quite right away.
I mean, she's
No.
pretty pretty, right?
Huh?
She's pretty pretty, right?
Pretty.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but and I mean, I have seen the wimp of a man she hangs out with, so
oh.
It's okay. I'm a lot cooler than my character in real life.
oh, absolutely.
We won't tell Hannah. Don't worry.
In real life, I will not call you a wimp in real life.
I mean, he's brave, but he can't do anything.
My character with his 5 power can tell that.
He can sail though. He's pretty good at sail.
Your character or my character?
My character, he can sail.
Well, I
You
mean,
can sail, okay.
seamanship.
Yeah.
You don't know rigging or knots. You know kind of like the basics.
You can sit on it. You know the difference between the bow and the stern.
Yep. And starboard and port and all that stuff.
But someone puts you in the mast. Someone tells you to furl the mainsail.
Like, is that big thing on the like
no,
the?
you know what it is. You absolutely
You
know
know
what
the
it
main
is. You
sailor
just
is,
don't
and
know
you
how
know the
to do
idea
it.
of what furling means, but
Okay.
you would have no idea how to actually climb the rigging, furl the mainsail, and then tie it securely. Mhm.
Yep.
What were you listening to, Jared?
What?
Is that not you?
That's not me.
That was
Is that
me.
Caleb? Oh, that's Adam. Okay.
Well, I would have gone back to Trevor and the interrogation, but he's not here.
I'm just waiting for you to do so because
yeah.
I don't know what to do next.
I mean, yeah, she basically just like talks to you for a while.
Mhm.
Okay, there's Trevor.
So, let's say
Yeah, so Trevor, what do you how do you guys respond to Podino's remarks about the princess?
I know we left her with John Toast, so I don't care.
You just ignore them.
It's like Iron Man.
Hey guys, I gotta go in a few minutes.
Okay.
okay.
Cool.
So let's just summarize it then, because I don't think I'm going to be able to pull anything off.
Let's just say
Unless you have something planned, Caleb.
Iris will never live up to Theo.
I can't wait for them to interact and for him to see how like incredibly hardcore Theo is and like
yeah, Theo was just like all out hardcore like freaking Aragorn and then,
yeah.
and then yeah, he's just and then
Iris just really wants to be like that.
But he's most definitely
Wait,
not.
we're
like
gonna.
tagging along with Theo, and Theo's just gonna be like, "Why did?" Oh,
Yeah, Iris is Theo's cousin. Theo's younger cousin.
Oh, is this ship going to where we are?
Yeah.
yeah, but Iris
I did
doesn't
not
know
know
that Theo's alive. He knows what he looks like. Like he just thinks he's dead. It's been like 10 years.
Okay.
Wait, no, I was 7, so it'd been 14 years, right?
Yeah.
So we're doing what we did in From Heads Unworthy.
Yep. A little bit.
Except we're not the bad guys this time. Well, I am.
That's gonna be so cool. Like we have like if you guys end up making the son the captain, like it's just gonna reunite with all the other characters. It's gonna be like what?
It's gonna be very interesting trying to play multiple characters in that situation, though. I think I'll try not to have it be like, and all the characters meet, and now they're gonna interact for an hour.
Like the Avengers, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot more subtle than that. Like you'll meet one of the characters, you know, at one point, and stuff like that.
Or like what if you made like one character meet one of the other characters, but like they don't know, like they're not related, like Avion meets like Theo, and like just kind of like a cameo or something.
Yeah,
just kind of like meets like hey, and has like a conversation, then he leaves, and it's like like no one else knows that it happened, and no one knows who like it's just kind of like it happened. They
definitely. Like I think what these would be is that these are different. This is this is the Flash, and the other show is like Green Arrow, and like this is like there's 2 shows and they're running simultaneously, and then sometimes they intercross.
Yeah.
Except this one's really good.
Except these are good. yeah. So I mean,
offense to everyone who watches them.
What's the interrogation looking like?
Jared's wife doing the intimidating.
She can intimidate him.
The gist of it is just that we want to know if there's anyone else on the ship, essentially.
Yeah, and I mean, I probably come up with a lot of really good
and maybe find out where he's from, like who wants the princess dead.
Yeah.
Is that commonly known? Is it a rival faction or?
No, it's not commonly known. No.
I mean, I would just say I'm here on my own and I wanted to kill all of you.
Yeah, I mean that's not necessarily a lie.
Yeah, that would be believable. That's true.
I mean, not necessarily. I don't know that it would be believable because normal people just don't want to slaughter an entire ship of. Even professional assassins just want to slaughter an entire ship of people they don't know. Like,
what part of me has been normal? I've just been I'm crying.
How is he normal?
And emotionally he's a lizard too.
I mean, you always assume someone else is stable-minded until proven otherwise. So
Exactly.
Well, yeah, but at this point, I wouldn't claim myself to be stable-minded because I'm legitimately not lying to you at all. I just say I came of my own free will, and I came to kill everyone aboard.
What? I didn't
okay.
the second time I said.
Well, I mean, it's not that we would
I was a freaking wizard, and I was like,
think that you're.
Hey guys, I'm standing in
So
for
far, all you've done has been like, I mean, you've done
I'm Iris.
things that a professional assassin would do as part of their job. It's
I didn't
not,
want to make in fun of that because people actually watch that.
I just say I'm good at my job,
but yeah.
or I'm not good at my job. I'm good at what I do.
I thought you meant like
And I just leave it at that.
No, I
Okay.
meant like people are watching the show.
Okay, so
But I mean,
do we,
I would say I would try everything I could to like convince you that there were other people on the boat that were all in on it with me, and then I just say, but I'm here, not alone, but I'm here because I wanted to kill all of you for revenge, and I would give you my like revenge spiel about how I was a slave on the ship, and all of you are responsible for me being enslaved, and I wanted to kill all of you. I mean, there wouldn't be much
Okay.
else besides that. And since Adam has to leave soon, I'm just trying to wrap it up.
yeah, okay. All right.
Yes, I'm just
Yeah, I
curious
mean,
I'm just curious how Cadmiel will respond
yeah,
to that,
unless
right?
you-
like
yeah,
when
and it would just
he
be
tells you of
unless
the
you assume
plight
that I was.
of the dragon blood and all that stuff, like what he's feeling about it, whether or not you take pity on him or whatever.
Maybe a little bit. He could probably sense that, like, empathize with that wanting to get revenge and stuff, but not necessarily the revenge, just the being disadvantaged from the start kind of a deal. So yeah, he'd see that, but he obviously sees he's taken it way too far, and that's not the way to go about it.
Way too far. Come on now.
Yes, slaughter everybody is a little far.
Yeah, Avion, I'm wondering what you think about this because like he was your hire, right? Like
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, that's the first thing that I say. That's Avion. That's the first thing that I say is that you were in on it with me and stuff like that. But obviously, nobody believes me. I'm assuming so.
I thought he would be part of the blanket hire from the.
no,
Or
he
was
was
he a
he was
personal
specific. Yeah, he was specifically hired by Avion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's possible there's a slight ring of suspicion there with Avion. Like, dude, where was your judgment in this? Like,
Yeah. But maybe not.
So yeah, Avion, how do you respond to Podino and like, what do you say?
Like I'm disappointed. I gave you so much. You were in squalor. Quite ashamed. Treating you like a son.
I knew that one was coming.
You were the chosen one.
I loved you like a brother.
Don't underestimate my power.
Don't try it.
You've done
Cut off both your arms and legs. Or
So you're
one arm and
quoting
both
Lord of
legs.
the Rings and Star Wars, Connor.
Yeah, I know, heresy.
And then throw you in the ocean, and then you wash up on the ocean somewhere, and then the demon kid gives you a suit of armor, which
Yes. He binds my soul to a suit of armor.
And then he takes it turns out it's actually Dagoth.
Yes. Yes.
yes.
Yes. The
Yep.
blind Cantarius gave birth to a lizard man. He didn't know because he was blind. Well, I guess he wouldn't have given birth either way. His wife gave birth, and he just didn't know that it was a lizard because he was blind.
So many
He
things
was
wrong with
blind.
that statement. Yeah, but it's definitely impossible for dragon bloods and regular people to interbreed. I already made that pretty.
And I
clear.
just didn't even know that the girl was lizard folk either. You know, it's just
I'm pretty sure you would know.
yeah.
I mean,
Anyway.
well, since they were a magical aberration of a human
Yeah,
originally.
but it was like legitimately their physiology has changed so much that it's impossible to interbreed at this point. Probably at some point, like back when the stewards were first changing them, that probably was a thing. But yeah. All right. All right. Do you have to go like right this instant, or would you be able to do the fate like beliefs and stuff real quick?
I can do that.
Okay. Let's go ahead and just end right there. Are just gonna what are you gonna do with Podino? Just you throw him in the ocean? Like what's?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's open up the next session with that. Okay. With Podino being thrown.
Execution somehow.
The execution somehow. So yeah, Iris. Just look at your stuff.
Okay.
Focus on his on the little picture I made.
Okay, do I go to beliefs and instincts and stuff?
Yeah.
I must protect the princess at all costs.
I mean,
Nice pictures, David. Or Jared, sorry.
I don't know if they got me in trouble. It almost did, but I don't think.
Well, beliefs. It's just if you worked towards it. Did you work towards protecting the princess at all costs? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I want freedom to do what I want or avoid be a sailor.
I don't think you really worked towards that. I don't think you pretended to be a sailor at all this time.
But the last one I did, I want to prove that I'm a hero by stopping the assassin. I wanted to prove that I was like,
yeah, definitely, yep. You pretended to stop the assassin. Like you did the aftermath, right? Like you you were like, yes, we should, he should be executed. Yeah. But it seems like you're the hero, but yeah, no one.
I can see like I'm not a hero the entire story, and then I do like one heroic act, like I'm like someone's about to die, like everyone's down, and I'm like, man, I gotta do something. Like I haven't done anything the entire story, and then I do like one heroic act. Yeah. They're like, hey, you actually did something.
Neville.
Like, and like it wasn't like
Neville
saved the day. It wasn't like super like awesome, but I saved the day, and it was just kind of like, wow, you actually did something this time. We never expected. I'm like, what? I didn't. Like, and I'm just like super happy. Like, okay, stop freaking out about it. And it's like, and then I like make it like such a big deal. Like, I'm like, okay, we get it now. You saved the day now. Okay, now it's enough.
And you just never let anyone forget it for the longest you live.
Remember that one time?
Remember that one time?
There.
Yeah, I don't think your instincts got you into trouble. But I think at least one of your traits got you into trouble. I think either appreciation for beauty or rapier wit, like just the whole situation with the princess of not just taking her back immediately where she's supposed to go. Probably got you in a little bit of trouble with Cat Vale.
Yeah.
So take one fate for appreciation for beauty, I think. Yeah. Cool. So that's 3 fate.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. You have a good day, my friend.
You got it already?
Yep.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I was about to add it.
Or no, I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Yeah. You have a great night, my friend.
You too. See you later, man.
Adios.
Bye, Adam.
Okay, so Avion.
Be sure to zoom in on the picture of me while I do this.
I've been making sure to show everybody the picture on the side.
Okay. If I don't handle it personally, it won't get done. Therefore, I'll stop everyone else from ruining this venture. I don't think I did that.
No, not really.
Yeah. Even though my wife is crazy, blah, 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 prevent her from getting into too much trouble. Didn't do that. She got into a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Since everyone is lower than me, it's my responsibility to take care of the lesser, so I will take care of Podino. He's technically been taken care of.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and take a persona for that, because I mean, like, it's technically completed. You didn't contribute a whole lot to it, but you contributed some.
Rulership is my natural and ordained task, therefore I'll make sure everything goes to plan. Didn't do that.
Yeah.
Didn't solve anything with money. I did the opposite of taking.
Yeah,
leader.
you actually did.
Yeah, that's a deed right there.
No.
Wait, what?
That's not how that works. He has
What
an
was
instinct, he has an instinct
Those
that
are-
says always take a leadership position, but he did win against that instinct this time.
Darn. And yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say that whole like passing it off to me was kind of that goes against your belief and your instinct.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes against the the right now, but since you are my investment, building you up is still technically all me doing everything through you.
And again,
That's
like,
what
Yes,
I
but
think-
that's not what you hired
well,
me
okay,
to do.
I think
so
I think part
I don't
of
know.
part of this too is like we're figuring out what Avion's character is actually like, and I think
Unless you're transferring Podino's thing to me, like you want to build him up or
yeah,
whatever.
I mean,
like,
since everyone is lower than me, it's my responsibility to take care of the lesser. Maybe you want to rewrite that to I will take care of Cadmail. Except not
Cadmiel loves
kill
that
him.
idea, doesn't he?
yeah, I don't think he's gonna be happy about that, but
Would that be a natural change there, Avion?
I'm changing it right now.
Okay.
the princess. You gotta take care of the princess.
But not the same way we took care of
Podino, yeah.
Podino. Thank you.
I think I'm gonna give you a fate for Noblesse Oblige, Avion, because it was hiring Podino in the first place that like got you into this mess. And that was part of that was like the whole like I pity you poor wretch kind of a thing. Right? So
Persona, what?
it's not well you got a persona for the other thing, yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
You get a fate for Noblesse Oblige, that's what I meant.
Oh, I thought you said persona, sorry.
Alright, Podino, if you're actually gonna die, this doesn't matter. But let's go ahead and go through it anyway.
Okay. I want to kill everyone on the ship. I will start by trying to befriend Avion's wife.
You did not.
I mean, I probably should have changed that at the beginning.
That's fine. You can
Everyone
change
on
it if
this
you want to.
I'll start by finding the princess. I'm assuming because
Yeah,
that's what I was trying to do the entire time.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna take a fate for it.
Yeah.
I will make sure that the princess dies even if nobody else does. I will start by learning Cadmiel's weak points. Didn't do that at all either. That's fine. Words are more dangerous than knives.
Wait. So this is the thing. Like, if we just like erase that second part, you did. Like, I will make sure that the princess dies even if nobody else does. You work towards it. You got a fate.
Okay.
Well, are we? We should quick decide what we're doing with him too before we log off.
Yeah, we will.
But yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I just wanna see what these are like. You tried to make sure innocence was on your side.
Yeah. Did I succeed at that? No. Did it get me in trouble? Not the attempting of innocence being on my side didn't get me into trouble.
Yeah. Did any of your instincts get you into trouble?
Well, I mean, all the times you tried to pass off what you were doing to me, though, and I saw through them, kind of did. You were trying to be innocent in your excuses.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's legitimately what that was.
All right. Well, I heard you doing that. So always go for the throat. Always be planning for the worst to happen. Always try to shift the blame to someone else. I mean, I did those things, but it didn't get me in trouble. I was already in trouble. It just didn't get me out of trouble.
You know what? I think take a fate for always go for the throat because like you instantaneously went for the princess immediately, and if you hadn't have done that, you might have been able to get off easier with this, right? Like,
I mean, probably not, but
No, but like you could have made the like you wouldn't have been linked with the princess at all. It's really the link with the princess that condemned you immediately. Like if you
That's true.
like if your
Mhm.
reaction hadn't
guess
been
that's
to
true.
just immediately go after her when you saw her, you
Yeah.
might have been able to talk your way out of it. I'd take a fate for desperate, man. Like everything you were doing this session was desperate. It got you into so much trouble. Like the fire thing, like that screwed you over. That was what officially screwed you over.
Yeah. Yeah.
The rest of it's probably fine though. Yeah, just nothing else. Okay, cool. So you actually got a lot of fate this session. Not sure if you'll be able to use it. I'll add it to your sheet, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Jantos,
Hi.
what do you got?
Pull up my sheet. I want to make the best of my new situation, so I'll try to make friends with the crew. I did not work toward that because I failed ill with my cooking. Well, I did try.
You
to
tried,
make
yeah. I mean, that's
friends
part
by
of it,
cooking.
right? Like,
I
and
mean, you worked with us, so
and yeah, that's true. And you made new food for everybody when they didn't like it. So,
That's true. I could have just slugged the guy in the jaw and
literally.
possibly floored him, depending on what
Uh-huh.
his brawling was. I have been unhappy, and I don't want others to feel that way. Therefore, I will cheer others up with my wonderful stories. Didn't really get a chance to use my stories all that much, and they didn't get me into trouble. My brother got me this job as a cook, so I'll be the best flaming cook I can be.
You
I think I
so
tried that.
hard.
Always
Like,
look for the
yeah.
best in a situation. I'm not sure how well I really did that.
Computer froze.
I guess,
What?
yeah.
Oh.
Don't think it really made me in trouble. It didn't really get me in trouble. Did it?
Which one?
Looking for the best in every situation. I don't feel like it did.
No.
Always have a good story. Didn't get me in trouble this time,
didn't you try to pass off the stew? As
and it
I thought
succeeded.
your first reaction was, oh, it
It
succeeded.
succeeded.
Yeah.
I actually rolled really well on that one.
Oh, I
And-
thought you pissed off the guy who you were telling that to. Okay.
I did tell him a story, didn't I?
Wait, who were we talking about?
The big
Well, the first
mercenary
guy that
who
came
just
up to
threw his
him, I
stew in my
thought-
face.
Oh,
I did
yeah,
tell him
that's
the
what.
story.
Yeah, that's really what provoked him. Yeah, go ahead and take a beat for that.
If there's drinking to be done, I'll be part of it. Well, unfortunately, we didn't really get a shot to do that because we had to retcon that conversation.
We did, yeah.
It's the princess's shenanigans.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm the one that finished half the bottle beforehand.
And I don't. Well, unlucky. Definitely got me in trouble. Maggot connoisseur, I would say, got me in trouble this time.
Yep.
Of all things, I don't know that anything else got me in trouble.
No, I don't think so.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Goes
Fun.
And remember that once you advance cooking, you can take a persona for that third belief.
Sweet.
So.
I'm not going to, I don't think. Because I really want to succeed my cooking roles more than I want to actually get better at cooking.
Yeah.
I would rather
You're just
be
gonna
fucking
get
stuff
by
in
rather than
and
like
taking.
truly trying to master.
I mean, if I don't take my forks, then I fail,
honest,
and
hey,
I already
like,
was
we're
on the
gonna
ropes
have,
pretty
like,
badly.
We could probably like skip over some days now, right? Like, and you can practice.
That's true,
spend
but
practicing
practicing
and stuff.
cooking to get a difficult test is harder. But maybe that might be actually worth giving a shot at least.
And again, you can always like just keep those in your log and then use them at a later date.
Not really, yeah. If we ever pick up this campaign again, it might be worth it. But I mean,
I'm sure
if
we'll
we're
come back to these characters.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely come back to these characters.
okay. I didn't.
These characters are too
I
good,
made
and the stories are too
a
good.
large
to just
amount
even,
of intent to just drop him when I was done with him because I didn't put anything into his skills. I literally wanted to have fun with him. So
No, that's the thing though. That's what's making this story so good, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's because
we're
They're
not
more
worried
real.
about the
we're not worried about the
yeah.
long term. We're just making a fun story with the immediate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
All right, cool. Cadmail.
I will make sure the venture succeeds. I will start by bringing us to the Smuggler's Cove. I mean, we didn't really do anything as far as
Yeah,
the
it's not-
main
none
that
of it was
mission
related
goes
to it, yeah.
this time. I want to build a positive reputation. I will start by gaining the respect of the crew. I was more preoccupied with the princess this time. But, well,
You tried.
I mean, I guess bringing the like calling the meeting and
Yep,
stuff and trying
definitely.
to
So take fate for that.
Okay. Cool. I want to help these royals, but I can't interfere with the mission. I will find someone I can trust to put my confidence
did
in.
that,
I did do
Persona.
that. And I need to switch that now.
Yeah.
Is that when do you get a persona for something rather
You can
than
take
fate?
Persona for that because you found someone that you can put your trust in.
Okay,
So
gotcha. Now switching that. Should I just modify that to like I will see them safely to their destination, or
you can do
is
that.
there another short term?
Also, like, what is your plan with the princess at this point? Like, are you going to, like,
Oh, true.
yeah, like, keep her hidden from everybody else, or what? Because if that's the case, then I would just make it something like I will make sure that the princess is just
Safe on her journey, or
yeah, like something like that, yeah. Because I mean, like, it's one thing because even if there's no assassins on board, you still have a bunch of men on board, a bunch of sailors who are going to be long at sea without any women folk, and that's always broods trouble.
yeah, I will ensure a safe voyage. If remaining.
Your wife can take care of herself. But
If anyone tries to touch her, I have a falcon, so don't worry.
Okay.
Ooh, I was gonna ask you about that. Do you actually want it to be falcons, or because I realize it's a jungle area, do you want it to be pteranodons?
Pteranodons, yes, and I have a pteranodon with me.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Because like, I figured that would be a legitimate like, because if you could actually train those things, you would make a killing, and like they would be much tougher to like intercept. Like you couldn't just like send another hawk per se to just like kill it. Like it would be safer to deliver messages and stuff like that.
Can you ride it?
No, they're not that big. They'd be smaller pteranodons.
Okay. Instincts.
Quetzalcoatlus is what you're thinking.
I always
Pteranodons
assume
themselves
that
are
people
pretty
think the
short.
worst of me. I don't think I did that this time. Always trust the numbers. Not sure we did anything number related.
Oh,
Never let people know about my literacy.
a lot bigger.
Also, not. No. Yeah. Character traits: paranoid.
No, because they have the weight. Yeah.
I was about to say they're.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's about the number.
I don't know that it got me in trouble.
6 meter. Yeah, I don't really think any of your instincts got you in trouble, at least.
Yeah, for traits, then paranoid, and then it would be the cultural ones: exotic, honorable, primitive.
Yeah, I don't think any
I
of your
don't think
traits really did
those
either.
did. Then sea legs and quiet.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
So only one fate and one persona.
Only.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the first person to get a persona, I think. Or no, second person, because Jared got a persona.
Yeah, Jared got one too.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So yeah, what are we doing with Podino?
Upstairs.
I say we let him go.
Oh man.
What is that from?
Pee Wee Herman's Biggest Adventure.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's great.
As the owner of the ship, Jared, you get final decision.
Death by lobster.
Oh man.
We could
And also, yeah,
find.
this is gonna be an
Are there
interesting
like
decision
are there
for
like
you
giant
because
lobsters in this world? We could find like a cove that's known for having them, and then
giant
just
lobsters. Yeah, you
throw them
could.
overboard there, and
Yeah, you could legitimately do that.
I
have him
consult
walk the
my
plank
wife.
into a bunch of
Consult your
giant
wife. All right.
lobsters.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's
Instead
still.
of sharks in this world, there's just giant, really fast swimming lobsters that are carnivorous.
In all honesty, that sounds scary.
Yeah, it does sound scarier.
Yeah.
But that's because it's the unknown. Least
Sharks
the
with lobster
tearing people
claws.
apart. Yeah, I think Talia is still trying to play the noblewoman role at this point. And so
Okay.
I think she suggests that maybe you just keep him in the brig until
I say random ball. No.
I don't want to keep him on the ship though, so I would advocate for marooning if you're gonna keep him alive.
yeah, so I think that's probably what she says. She says, we could at least give him a little bit of food and just set him, put him on a small little, island somewhere.
Known for giant lobsters.
How about I just cut food again, huh? And just help Chatos with cooking again, yeah?
We give him all
Yeah.
the leftover maggot stew.
Wow.
Yeah.
And force him to eat it.
And then maroon him.
That just sounds really dumb.
So do you legitimately do that?
Wait, what? He's gonna
Leave him
force
on
me
an
to
island with all of them.
maggoty soup?
Would you do that?
What?
Leave him
Oh
the
no,
maggot
we
stew?
wouldn't like force him to eat it.
I
That's like
wouldn't. Someone should.
torture.
Because I don't think
Leave him
Talia
on the
would
island.
eat
You leave him on an island
As
with
far
just
as the food that we give him would be the leftover stew.
Okay.
So you're keeping me on the ship?
No.
No,
So yeah,
marooning.
they pass a small island,
Okay.
and they drop you off on it
Okay.
with the leftover maggot stew. Oh, the poetry of that is beautiful.
That's true, yeah. All right, well.
And it's not even his fault.
So I really think, Connor, I want to do a mini session now where we play out Podino's slow demise.
I don't want to.
You
No.
don't?
That's okay.
Or try to see if you can get off.
Sea turtles.
No.
Miraculously survive.
I think I'm just cool with knowing that I'm going to die there.
You just want to leave the
Podino
character
Crusoe.
at that point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either that or the captain comes ashore and says, I have plans for you.
What? No.
Otherwise, I wouldn't. I mean,
if
as in like my other character.
No, I get you. Yeah, if you
Like
legitimately want to play the captain,
demon
I'm
son.
fine with that. But why would he say something like that? Like, why would he take interest in this situation?
The captain or the demon?
I mean, you're the captain.
Okay, I was just making sure.
And how would he get you back on board without anyone noticing?
Magic. Witchcraft.
Wait, are we
No.
assuming that your other character is in cahoots already with the assassins?
No, we aren't. I'm just wondering if that is what we want to do, because if that's a legitimate thing that could happen. When we know there's an assassin's guild, right? And it would make sense that a demon possessed guy might join an assassin's guild.
But as far as I don't know, remember this was the last minute thing as far as being on the ship. So they didn't have an organized
No, I
effort
get that. Yeah.
to get here.
Yep. It definitely was. Yeah, and again,
No,
I think
I wasn't thinking that. I was just thinking that the demon wanted to use him to
which is possible.
do something.
What would he do?
I'm not sure.
So is your character possessed by a literal demon, or is it
I'm not
something
sure
that
yet. I
was
have an idea of what it could be, but I'll have to talk with Connor after this. Let's just leave it unsaid at this point. let's say that the captain weirdly insisted on coming, like coming with you to like see him off, and he hasn't taken much interest in anything that's happened so far. Whether or not that means anything, we will decide later.
Okay.
But then, yeah, so you just kind of leave him on the island with the leftover maggot stew, and then head off into the sunset.
Yay.
Cool. All right. Well,
I get to do about sunset. Got it.
this has been Year of Raging Winds, and a raging wind it has been. I just want to take a moment to think, like, I think the most tense thing that happened this episode for me was when Josh failed another cooking roll. Like, legitimately, I cared more about that. Like, not that I didn't care about any of the other stuff that happened, but, like, for some reason, your cooking rolls just feel so important to me.
I know. I mean, it's literally the main stake this character has
Yeah,
right
exactly.
now
Stake.
in his life. Is these cooking rolls.
Yeah. And it's so sad, too, because it's like, oh, you poor guy. And I loved the moment where we realized you could totally, like, push this off on Podino and get some grace. Like, oh, that was great. Also, I really love the love triangle thing. A lot. All right, well,
We
we'll be
should
back.
all join and make this a love pentagon.
I love Pentagon.
Pentagram.
Wait, you're gonna join in?
Pentagon.
Then we really could steal. Then we
Yeah,
really could summon some
everyone.
demons.
Stupid. All right, well,
Cool. Yep.
we'll be back next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Stick around. It will be great. Oh, we'll see. We'll probably like open up next week with like getting to the cove. Probably we'll probably like have skipped forward a couple days, and we'll see what happens when we get to the cove.
Hey.
See what goods you have to smuggle.
All right.
Yay, smuggled goods.
All right, y'all have a great night. Pleasure playing with you.
Yep.
Bye.
Uh,
Goodbye.